Now, I find this interesting, if not a little mysterious. Last week, there was an assassination attempt against Donald Trump, a former president of the United States. Obviously, that's big news that day and for a couple days thereafter. But have you noticed how the attention has kind of slid away from that thing? I mean, this is a big story. This doesn't happen all the time. This is a scary situation, but we don't hear the Republicans, we don't hear Donald Trump talking about it so much, demanding investigations, screaming from the rooftops. They're not. And the other thing that's weird, Donald Trump claims he got nicked by a high-velocity bullet in the ear. We saw a little blood, but we've never seen the ear. He now covers it up with what looks like a maxi pad, well, actually a mini pad. And we don't know anything about the ear. There seems to be a lot of mystery around this, and this is a pretty serious story. Why don't we know everything? Why isn't there a report from the doctors? How did it impact Donald Trump? We know that these kinds of injuries can be far more serious than they at first look, but we know nothing about it. Now, I'm not trying to make any claims of conspiracy theories. I'm just saying that's fucking weird. That's really weird. When Donald Trump isn't yelling and screaming about something, oftentimes he's trying to cover something up. Now, I don't know what that would be. Again, I'm not going into conspiracy theories, but everything I've seen of the ear from a distance and during the event, the ear seems to be intact, which is strange because when you get hit by a high-velocity bullet, it's going to take a chunk out, if not the whole ear. And clearly, that didn't happen. Next day, Donald Trump is off golfing. Then they're selling T-shirts with the picture of Donald Trump with the bloody ear. It all seems very strange. This is a big news story. This should be still being investigated and looked into, and I think it is in some areas, but nobody seems to be too worried about it. They're more worried about whether Joe Biden is going to step aside or Project 2025. Is that how our country has developed? We're just weird that way, that kind of thing doesn't bother us? Or are people trying to hide something or just kind of lay off of it so we don't talk about it? I don't know which, but it certainly offers up some questions. It certainly is a little mysterious.